When I think of Delone, the first thing comes to my mind is tradition. Just sitting here talking about it, I have goosebumps.
The Delone Catholic community is full of tradition. We celebrate our past because it strengthens our future.
I see her as a leader.
He cared about people.
Refinement, dignity, generosity.
She gave everything she could while she was here.
She was a doer of the word.
We are proud to honor them today and forever.
Join us for stories and celebration as we welcome the newest class of Hall of Honor inductees.
I love Delone Catholic. I loved everything I did here.
Every time I think of high school, it's Delone.
This school is instrumental in everything I ever thought of.
It's part of the tradition and the community that has always been here at Delone Catholic.
The tradition continues. Get your tickets today.
Dear Mom and Dad, I wanted to take a moment to genuinely thank you for the incredible gift of a Delone Catholic education. The support and sacrifices you make mean a lot to me.
Thank you for believing in my potential enough to invest in the school. I know you didn't have this same opportunity, and that truly inspires me to do my best every day.
It goes beyond just academics for me. Being able to explore and deepen my faith in this environment is incredibly important. The lessons here build more than just test scores. They instill real-world values.
My teachers are so kind and caring. Their dedication is incredible. I truly feel their mentorship is preparing me for college and beyond.
My coaches teach me about leadership and discipline, which makes me a stronger person, both on the court, on the stage, and in the classroom.
This education emphasizes leading a life rooted in moral integrity and faith. Those principles guide me through challenges and help me figure out the right path for my future.
The friendships I've developed here are invaluable. At another school, I might have not met such incredible people who consistently encourage me to do better.
Having friends who share similar values creates a strong sense of belonging for me. It's comforting to know I am part of this journey with others, and we help each other grow.
I am honestly so thankful for this opportunity. Your sacrifice has given me more than just a school. It has made me a part of a community that truly understands the importance of faith and deep connection.
Thank you, parents, for believing in me and supporting my path. I promise to use everything you've given me to build a positive and bright future.
I appreciate you both so much. Knowing you will always be there in my corner makes all the difference as I move forward towards my new endeavors.
Love, Jackie.
Colin.
I had to do something when my headaches were making my entire life a headache. My PCP was so good about it. We talked about my routines, like all the coffee I'm drinking and all the sleeping I'm not doing. We ruled some things out, and I made some changes. So far, fewer headaches. So good. My PCP specializes in me.
Find a PCP near you and connect to a network of nationally recognized care at upmc.com/PCP.
Hello, good evening, everybody. This is Bill Smith. We're here at Gettysburg High School for the Boys AA District 3 Championship between Delone Catholic High School and York Catholic. I'm going to go through some announcements, some of the slides that we have up on, that we want to get up on the screen. Starting off, looking, the big thing right now, assuming everybody's hearing me and seeing me, with being someplace new, the technical stuff is always a bit of a mystery, but it looks like everything's up and going. Tomorrow for the girls' game at Cumberland Valley at 5:30 against Susquehanna Township for the girls 4A District Championship, District 3 Championship. We're planning on being there, and we're planning on being up and ready, up and rolling as well. But keep an eye out on social media for that, for those any announcements that we have regarding that. Again, I would prefer to under promise and over deliver than vice versa, because I don't want people to be disappointed in us. So at the moment, it looks like we can do it. At the very least, we should be able to record it and post it later, but it appears we'll be able to have a good solid connection and be able to get it out to you live. So that's our plan and that's our hope. Next, I want to go through the slides, some of our announcements. We're going to have a good long time because we still have about 40 minutes to go before game time. The first game did go, and I posted on Facebook to announce to people. The first game did go to Mercy Roll with a running clock, but it appears they are going to hold out until 7:30, the original stated time for the boys' game. So I'm going to go through a lot of our announcements first, and then we're going to throw it over to Mike and Tony to talk about the game itself. So the first thing I want to mention here is I want to say thank you to our Squires Guild and give them some recognition as they help us announce things. They help us do this. They help us run some extracurricular stuff. They help curricular activities as well. So I just want to give them some recognition. So our current Squires Guild members are Conewaga Contractors, Conewaga Enterprises, Donald B. Smith Roofing, the John Gasly Scholarship Foundation, Griffith Plumbing Services, the McSherrystown K, Trummer Family Dentistry, UPMC, CR3 American Exteriors, Hanover Auto Team, Mooney Law, Schmuck Lumber Company, and Wellspan Health. The Squires Guild was established in 2023 and is an association of businesses that provide financial and professional support for the academic and extracurricular programs of Delone and its students in the pursuit of excellence. In addition to financial support, you can support Delone Catholic through volunteering as a guest speaker. You can provide opportunities for students through internships. I'm looking for a new intern for DCBN as Luke gets ready to graduate. And also, we can participate in tax credits and through your prayers. If you want to discuss how your business can join the Squires Guild, call Eric Lawrence, our Director of Advancement, at elawrence@DeloneCatholic.org, or call 717-637-5969, and Eric's extension is 201, or you can visit DeloneCatholic.org/Squires Guild, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. We have a bunch of QR codes. I'm going to try to keep the slides up for a little bit, but if there's anything here that interests you as we go through these slides, just open up your phone's camera, hover over the square code there, and the website should come up and take you right to where you want to go. Next, we have our new strategic planning initiative, the Timeless Excellence, our next chapter. As we celebrate our 85th anniversary, we're moving into a new initiative. There's a ton of stuff going on. There's like 7 or 8 different domains that we're looking at working on, through curriculum, through extracurricular activities, through the premises themselves, the building, the outside, all sorts of different things. Again, the QR code is a great place to go to get information on that. Go ahead and take a look at that. Next, I have a little bit of clarity from Monday night on our Wall of Fame. There is only one screen that's actually a interactive touchscreen Wall of Fame. That's right inside the door by the suit of armor, right inside the South Street lobby entrance. We have a bunch of other displays up around the school, but they're just displays, just TV screens that are going to show actually a lot of the slides that you're going to see right now. Those will be flipped. Those are cycling throughout the school. But there is the one screen right inside the South Street entrance where you'll be able to touch and walk through and go through different years, different activities, whether it's sports, academics, the arts, other stuff that we have going on here throughout history through our past and our present. But you'll be able to look through and go through all of that stuff. One thing I do want to make sure, just to clarify things, is that just because we're doing this, that by no means means that we're going to throw away any of the old trophies, any of the old plaques, anything we have. Those things are still being cared for, still being kept. But where the old trophy case used to be is where we're going to have the Wall of Fame at the moment, or coming up. We have some, next on the screen, we have some Golden Apple nominations. We have Miss Jennifer Knoll and Miss Kate Fennessy on the top there as teachers, and we also have Mr. Staub and Mrs. Tompkins down below there as administrators. There are the people we've had nominated. Actually, Miss Knoll, Mrs. Fennessy, and Mrs. Tompkins have all already gotten the award. So, if I remember correctly, they don't repeat winners, so they're not eligible to win again. And Mr. Staub hasn't been in his position long enough to really qualify either. He's great up and coming. He's been at the school and in the diocese for quite a while, but in his present position, he doesn't exactly qualify to win the award this year either. But all four have been nominated, and all four are great examples of service to Delone Catholic. We also want to mention our partnerships with colleges. We have a lot, even more than the ones mentioned or shown on the pennants and in the picture that we have. It just eases the transition from Delone into those schools. We have some dual enrollment stuff. We have some, guaranteed admissions if you meet certain requirements. It's just another way to streamline some of that next step if college is the way you want to go. Just the past week, a month or so, we've been incorporating the Hallow app for a lot of our Catholic stuff, especially coming up in Lent. The whole school, students, teachers, everything is able to log into the Hallow app for prayers, for reflections, for just information on the church and on its history. So, again, check the QR code to take a look at that. We now also have some looks at the online school store. There is the brick and mortar store right next to the cafeteria. However, there are some things on the online store that aren't available in person. You'll be able to order those things and get them delivered directly to your home as well. Again, the QR code's the place to go for that. I'm going to kind of ramble for another couple seconds in case you want to check out that QR code, but that'll take you right to all the options you have for apparel for Delone Catholic. Another one we have is some of the apparel for our spring sports, especially. We have for baseball, lacrosse, softball, boys tennis, co-ed track and field, and junior high volleyball all have apparel ready to go at the spring sports sale. We have a cash bingo coming up on 28th, Saturday, for the Notre Dame Club of Gettysburg. Doors open at 4 p.m. There's going to be dinner served from 5 o'clock to 6:15, and the bingo will start at 6:30. Again, in this one, the information is right up there on the screen for you. The big thing is if you have any questions, you can call Patty Smith at 717-451-7618 to get your tickets or for any other information. Next, another thing with the in-person Squire store is going to be open on March 7th from 9 to 12 in the morning. It's going to be open to students Monday through Friday, or the store is open to students Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4 p.m. And for the public by appointment. The ladies who run the lobby area there, Kathy Sutphin and Amber Knoll, they run the Squire store as well, so they can kind of divert anything. Anybody has any needs there, they can help you with that. But please, you can make an appointment to go and see any of that. Squire Impact Day is coming up on March 25th. That's a month from today. We have some really high goals. We had a great Squire Impact Day last year, so we're going to have some really high goals that coming up this year. So please help us with that. We'll keep announcing these things as we get closer to them, but Squire Impact Day is a month from today. Coming up quicker than you might believe at the Squire Summer Camps. We have camps, again, while I'm going through them, check out the QR code to see any information you might need. But there's girls volleyball, theater camp, speech and debate, girls cheer camp, girls basketball camp, boys basketball camp, and then there's co-ed cross country camp. And the cross country has a lot of different places that they go as well. That's more. This looks like more than just one place. Next, we have the 2026 Hall of Honor. That's coming up on Sunday, March 15th. Please join us as we induct the Hall of Honor class of 2026 and honor the members of the 1940 Society, the Seton Society, and the Squires Guild. We're going to have our dinner catered by Chef Amy. She's been at school now for over a year, and she's awesome. Everything that she makes is great, so she's going to have a great setup for us that day, I'm sure. Please order tickets by March 2nd by scanning the QR code on your screen. We also have coming up, we have the spring play, A Midsummer Night's Dream. The Arts at Delone Catholic presents William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, a sprawling tale of love, mischief, magic, and balance on stage in the Delone Gym. You can purchase tickets at www.delonecatholic.org/box office, or again by scanning the QR code on your screen. And I'm going to give out a few more seconds before I cycle through. But coming up, we're going to have a little bit on the My DCHS app and social media. We have a bit of a screen issue. I don't think I hit that, but I may have. That might have been a button I hit here on the board by mistake. Luke came to my rescue. Oh, you want to use the Squire, the My DCHS app can help you connect to a lot of things here at school. Also have some Little Squires stuff coming up for pre-K, the grades pre-K 4 to 3, or pre-K 4 years old to grade 3. We can join the Little Squires Guild Club with the Little Squires Club with the QR code there. We also have the Next Play Sportsmanship Initiative that we're starting this year. Our Athletes of the Week, we have Amelia Joyce for girls basketball. We have Channing Hickok for wrestling. And our Fan of the Week is Emma Hart. So we have a nice, hopefully, virtual round of applause for them. And we can, if you want to check into DeloneCatholic.org's athletics, the Next Play Initiative, you can use the web address written down there, or again with the QR code. I'm going to try to give everybody the time they need to hit the QR codes, but when any slide comes up here that catches your attention, turn on your phone's camera and get that QR code up there, and that'll take you right to where you need to go. We deeply appreciate all the volunteers and benefactors who give so generously in support of the Squire Athletic Fund. And again, information about that and ability to donate is going to be on the QR code that we have coming up there. You can buy Delone Catholic Athletics tickets. You can skip the line and buy online with the web address or the QR code that we have there. As we're getting close, around the clock on the scoreboard here has about 24 minutes to go yet. I'm going to, whenever they get anxious and start looking like they're ready, I'm going to turn over to them. But this gives me a good chance to get through a lot of the slides I don't always get through as we go. Our arts at Delone Catholic, we have a brief schedule of what we do. We had the mystery play back in October, a winter talent showcase in January, and coming up we have the Shakespeare experience here March 26th, 27th, and 29th. And we also have a Christmas concert back in December, and we have a spring concert coming up in April. So we're going to see all of those things coming up for us. For the school in general. Oh, okay. I do have some copy here. A decision as important as which school is best for your student should not be left to chance. Let us help you discover Delone Catholic on a visit to our campus. You are welcome to visit as often as needed to make your decision. You can use the QR code there to visit the website to schedule your personal tour or shadow day. Yeah, they match you up with an existing student. You go through their schedule. You see all their classes. You eat lunch. You have the whole Delone Catholic experience. Most people, whether it's through their grade school or individually, most people go through a shadow day at least once here before they come to Delone. There are tax credit programs that help us defer a lot of the costs of the tuition here at Delone. Any information you might want to have from that, including the Educational Improvement Tax Credit, the EITC program, that's for both corporations and for individuals. There are different things that are involved with that. Please check out the QR code for that. We do now also, as we finish up here, have some garden flags. The PTO is selling Delone garden flags. Please scan the QR code on your screen for more information. I'm going to kind of leave this one up for a little bit. If you don't, I'll admit, I know I haven't gotten to this slide at all, but I think the guys are just about ready to go. I'm going to physically hand off my headset to Mike, and Tony's going to be ready on his. But as they're ready to go, welcome to the game. Thanks for watching us. We're a little bit of shoestring, baling wire, and duct tape tonight, but if all goes well and the Lord helps us, we'll be able to stay online and be able to get you through this whole game. And we also plan on coming tomorrow up to Cumberland Valley to have the girls 4A District 3 championship game as well. So thanks everybody for sticking here with us. We'll get you to the guys so they can talk basketball for a while, and we hope there's a great game for you. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gettysburg High School for tonight's 2A District Championship game between York Catholic at 19-4 and your Delone Squires at 23-1. I'm Tony Weaver. Mike Knoll will call the game with me tonight, along with our crew, Bill Smith and Luke on camera. Danny set it up, and we're all here ready to go tonight for the 2A Championship. And the girls' championship game before us, York Catholic mercy rolled Shalom Christian. I think it was 54-20 the final. That game ended early, and then we thought we were going to get going early here, but they put 45 minutes. I guess they want to make sure everybody.
7:30. We said 7:30, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, they just said 7. I mean, that's the time. But I I guess people that bought tickets online were told 7:30, so they're going to honor that. We'll probably get started a little bit before 7:30. There's 20 minutes on the clock right now before we get going here. They actually started the York Catholic girls game about 5 minutes early. So tonight we got the sixth meeting between these two teams in the last 2 years. Last year, they played in the semifinals of the districts. Loser go home, and of course Delone lost that in a tough match we had on DCBN. This year they both made it to the finals. They both go on. The winner will play March the 7th at their home court. Saturday, March the 7th. The loser will play Saturday, March the 7th up in District 11 somewhere, which is near Allentown, up in that area.
That's the first round of the states.
That's the first round of the states, which start next Friday and Saturday. And both Delone girls and Delone now the Delone girls already secured a home game, even though their game's tomorrow night. They have to finish 1 or 2, which they're gonna, because they're it's its final game tomorrow night against Susquehanna Township, which we will have right here in DCBN again tomorrow night. So they play March the 7th also. So if both these teams get a home game, might be another situation where we have a doubleheader again on DCBN. We'll have to wait and see, if all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed and we're allowed to do it, and what the state says and what the school says. And thanks to Dave Staub, the principal, we're here tonight. Now, I got to put a little warning out there that we're on Wi-Fi tonight. We're not on Ethernet where we actually plug into the wall. So there might be a little bit of buffering or something like that. Please stay with us. We'll try to get back in the air if something happens. Remember now, whether that happens or not, we are still filming the whole game, and it'll be on again in its entirety. Mike, Noel, and myself will keep announcing as if the thing's live. We're not going to know if it's not live. You got the scoreboard up there, and some of the things I tell you during the game, you're going to be able to see how many fouls are on everybody, how many points they're going to have. So nice crowd here tonight, Mike, so far.
Building a very nice crowd. I guess we could, it wouldn't be out of line to ask our viewers, if we do get an interruption of the broadcast, just let us know by text or something that something happened.
And we'll be back on as soon as we can. It happened at the district football game. The last time I remember it happened was last year, the 24 season in football up at Cedar Cliff when we were up there that Friday night. We had a little bit of a glitch because we couldn't plug in. Now tomorrow night at Cumberland Valley, there we'll be on Ethernet, and we'll plug in, and we shouldn't have that trouble tomorrow night. So we're not anticipating it tonight. We're just letting you know that could happen.
I think it depends on how many people get in their cell phones during the game and
we're getting a nice crowd here tonight. This is it built since the girls' game. Mike, these teams are pretty much mirror images of each other. Delone won 62-50. And then 62-60 down there. They won all games, but this is the third game, and you know how it is playing a team 3 times.
Yeah, they know each other. The coaches know each other. They pretty much know when they're going to play a zone, when they're going to play man-to-man. And this game's going to come down to whoever executes going to win this game.
And that's pretty much what Coach Brandon Staub said in a paper interview. The thing about it is Delone has Luke Rebert averaging 20.3 a game, and then Liam O'Brien in there at 16.2. Colin Redding at 9.4 and Griffin Collins at 9.4, and then Chase Martin, the other starter, at 5.0. Will Smith comes off the bench to about 7.5 points a game. However, conversely, we got York Catholic, Sam McKim 10.6, Son Devitt 10.4, Evan Bischoff 10.4, Tate Keffer 9.4, Andrew Grove 9.7, and 2 guys come off the bench at 8.1, and Latrino and Alonga come off the bench and almost get 8 points a game. So everybody that they put out there from the first 8 guys for all these teams can score.
Well, like you said, mirror image.
Exactly. I mean, York Catholic comes in here right now. I think I have their record here somewhere. They come in at 19-4, and Delone comes in at 23-1. And 2 of the losses for York Catholic are Delone. So,
yeah, I think they lost to Berks.
Yeah,
they lost to.
Well, they lost in the counties to somebody, Red Line or somebody they played in the counties. They lost to.
Lost to Trinity in the regular
Trinity,
season.
Okay, and then they also lost in the counties.
And then the county.
And Delone lost in the counties also to York Suburban, who went on to win the championship. So we got Delone. We know who the Delone starters are going to be tonight. We know it's going to be Liam O'Brien, Chase Martin, Griffin Collins, Colin Redding, and Luke Riekert. Now, the last time Delone played York Catholic, their starters were number 3, Evan Bischoff, 25, Patrick Ilonga, 31, Sean Devitt, 33, Michael Gelzer, and 34, Tate Keffer. But last time Sam McKim didn't play. Sam McKim's now in there now. Oh, okay, we got starter. Thank you. We got the starters on the board. Number 3, Evan Bischoff. Number 10, Sam McKim's going to be a starter tonight. 25 is Patrick Longa. Let me get these as I go along here. 3, 10, 25. 31 is going to be
Devitt.
Sean Devitt, number 31. Where's he at on my list here? Sean Devitt, number 31, and
Tate Keffer.
Tate Keffer, number 32, is that?
4.
34, I'm sorry. Yeah, they have 34 up on their board there now. That's another thing. I mean, people can follow along who's in the game with this scoreboard they have up here at Gettysburg. So that's going to be the starter. I had the starters right for Delone, which they've been the same all year, and up there for York Catholic are the 5 guys. Now, like I said, the last time we played, Sam wasn't there. He didn't play against Delone when they played him at home that time. He played down in York and kept the game closer. York's coached by Joe Fauci. Of course, Brandon Staub has Delone here. We got about 13 minutes to kill here before the game. Mike, let's try to talk about a little bit about, while we have just a little bit of time, the Delone girls who are going to play for the district title tomorrow night against Susquehanna Township. Now, I haven't really done any homework on Susquehanna Township. I got their roster, and they're pretty good. They're out of the Mid-Penn Conference. And that game will be at Cumberland Valley. And I read it from the Delone put out, we're going to do the game, and I don't know what kind of vantage point we're going to have tomorrow night because they're expecting a huge crowd up there because the second game is West York in a 5A championship game also tomorrow night up there. So, like I said, I haven't done a lot of homework on Susquehanna Township yet.
I have them at 19-4.
Yeah, they're a good team, 19-4. I don't know their personnel or their scores. I haven't had a chance to talk to Coach Eckenrode about it yet. We really didn't have to do a lot on York Catholic because Sean Devitt and Bischoff and Longa and Keffer, they've been around, so we're used to their names.
Susquehanna Township beats Big Springs and Lancaster Catholic on their way to that final game.
So that'll be tomorrow night, and like I said, we have a hookup tomorrow night. We actually have Ethernet tomorrow night. Should be a lot. We don't have to worry about going down tomorrow night. So and that's a 5:30 start tomorrow night for the girls, and a big game afterwards. And I saw on the Delone Athletics site today that if you're going to try to get paper tickets, you might be out of luck because once they sell 2,000 tickets online, they were going to cut it off. So, I don't know what that means if they were going to let you in or not. I mean, we're going to be there to do the game, but I know if you want to be there, you might want to get your tickets online for tomorrow night. Okay, let's get back to this game tonight. Heck of a crowd here at Gettysburg already. Both teams in the court working out. They come out around 25 minutes ago to shoot around, and we thought they were going to start this game early, but
I think they might be getting a little arm weary out there.
Yeah, the officials said no, and both teams went back in the locker room for a while. Now they're out doing their normal pregame. So what happened the last time they played is the game at home that Delone won 62-50, the one that we had. York Catholic hung around for a while, and then Delone got a little bit, Rebert got loose for a couple down low and made it a 12-point game. Down there at York Catholic, Delone almost lost that game, had to come back and held on to a 62-60 win down at York Catholic. So neutral court here, we don't know what's going to happen. Mike, I see the refs over there, but I have no idea what conference they're from. I don't think they're York County guys. Sometimes if it's a York County final, they'll put the York County refs out there. But I'm not sure what they're at. Want to say hi to Marty Clunk. I know he's watching. Anybody else? Jim Conrad's probably watching. Everybody that usually we got a huge number the other night, over 1,500 views the other night. Marty tells me we're loud and clear right now with a good pitcher, so that's good. Let's hope that stays all night. And you're probably right, Mike. You know me and physics. I'm not the. So they tell me the more people that get on Wi-Fi here tonight, it narrows the tube. If you know how many wires can go in that tube. So we're only on Wi-Fi tonight. We're not plugged into the wall. So hopefully everything goes right and we can get this game to you the whole way. Delone will be in their white. York Catholic's in their green and gold.
What a nice facility, though, Tony.
Yeah, we're upstairs. We're actually, if you're familiar with Gettysburg, we're not in the stands. We're up in the track that runs around the upstairs. Actually, WOYK radio station's down the road from us here in the middle. We decided to come to right in the middle of the court. They took one end of the basket for their radio broadcast of this game. So we're down to about 8:51. We'll have the now they did play the national anthem before the girls' game, and their sound system here did not work. So everybody sang the national anthem before the first game. So I don't know what they're going to do for the second game, if they'll go back to the national anthem or not. We actually hear the PA announcer pretty well here, so we'll just keep it here for the PA when they announce what's going on with the starting lineups and that kind of stuff. We want to thank Delone for sending us here tonight. It was their decision whether we try this or not tonight, and Principal Dave Staub and Eric Lawrence and Danny and Bill, they decided to give it a shot, and so that's why we're here. Happy birthday to my daughter Janelle. I want to remember that. Hope she's listening, and she might not be on yet, but happy birthday to her. If I didn't say that, I would hear about it all week. So this is a big game for the Squires and York Catholic. I think we thought, looking at AA, Mike, going back over what we did this year in DCBN, at least George and I, and I'm sure you, we sort of anticipated this. This
matchup?
This final, yeah. We knew after the second time they played, they're probably going to meet another time. That's the way that the points looked at as we watched the district points play out. We were just hoping that York and Delone would be away from each other, that this would be the place they would meet. And it worked out that York Catholic finished second, right behind Delone in points. And if Delone doesn't win, we want York Catholic to, and that's the way I'm sure they think about Delone. You just don't want one of them going home. And now tonight, no matter what happens tonight, they both get to play again.
Yeah, with both teams punching their tickets to the state tournament, we might even see them a fourth time.
Yeah, that's true. They're both double A, and actually, that would be, from what I see, that would probably be a quarterfinal state game.
Yeah.
Not the first game, not the second game, but the third game they might meet up again.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would.
I mean, we already played York Catholic 6 times now in the last 2 years. Actually, a year and a half. Actually, if you're only counting basketball season. Plus, if you go back to football, they have played 2 times each year in football. Both times in the regular season, and then again in the district championship game. Each one won there.
And pretty much probably the same boys.
Yeah, pretty much the same guys. Yeah. We got some people. Yeah, Thank you, guys. We had some guys in front of us there in the camera. They had to move down a little bit. I mean, it seems like there's plenty of room here to stand. I think I see the football coach, Corey Zortman, there tonight, right back there. Yeah, there's Corey. Corey's there with some of his staff. The only thing is, Mike, I think I might have to stand to do this game.
Yeah.
I hope. We've got a bar here in front of us, and I hope I don't miss too many.
We're going to stand here tonight.
If I had My wife's here tonight, and if I had a regular scorebook, I would give it to her to keep. But this is my scribble scorebook here, so I don't know if she'd understand it. And so we're going to try to. Anyway, we got the scoreboard there on the thing with points. So if I miss one or two, they'll have it. We got 5 minutes left before we start this game, and we're praying that when York Catholic takes their warm-up shirts off, we can see the numbers.
Yeah, because we're a little far off the court, and
yeah, we're up top now. Like I said, if you're familiar with Gettysburg High School, we're in the track.
They got their gold.
We're almost as far away, if we're not as far away as if this game had been Hershey. It sort of puts me in mind of Hershey. There's nobody else up here with us, but.
Yeah, I think they got the
gym
gold numbers. Green jerseys, gold numbers.
Which is going to be good. But then again, we know most of these guys, so Delone numbers, we know who they are. We are sitting about, I don't know, 150 feet above the Delone bench.
I'd say so, yeah.
And we got Bill Smith on the camera. Luke's going to run the machines for us tonight. Same thing's going to happen tomorrow night when we go to an earlier game tomorrow night, 5:30 down there at Cumberland Valley. And the problem with the second game, again, Mike, is I didn't get to speak to the coaches like I do before every game. It's just impossible to get down there for the second game. I don't want to. We both coached long enough to know that you don't want to bother them when they get that close to the game. I like to talk to them an hour and a half or so before the game where I can get what I need. When they're second games like this, they're doing way too much, and they're thinking about the game, and I don't want to be bothering them. Uh-oh, the lights just went out here.
Now we just have a light shortage.
And back on they come. So
the officials have finished their talk. The players are going back to their respective baskets.
I see Amy Miller and
won't be too long till we get going here.
Coaches came across along with the athletic directors from the schools here and met with the refs. And let's hope we don't have a foul fest like we had the other night.
That was a lot of fouls.
Luke, don't send. Thank you, Luke. Just keep it here. That's too loud down there. That right now the PA announcer is going through some announcements that have to be made at these district games. Peyton Walker, again, happy birthday to my daughter, Janelle.
Janelle, tomato soup and
tomato soup.
Cheese bricks.
Cheese bricks, yeah. You have to be. If you know, you know. That's one of them. If you know, you know.
Boy,
well, the last game Delone played, they raced out that 25-0 lead, and all but gave it back. Actually, they did and went down for a while, and then I think Brandon Staub did a great job of coaching, noticing that they had 4 fouls in their big man, and Rebert started to take over inside, get the game back under control, and Delone ended up winning by 6. So let's hope nothing like that happens tonight. That got a little. But like you said, 62-50 and 62-60, I think this game's going to be a close game most of the way. Both teams coming off the court now. They'll announce the starting lineups, which we already gave you.
We got a heck of a crowd here.
Yeah, big crowd. The crowd really got a lot bigger since the girls, Shalom Christian and York Catholic girls left. The Delone crowd here is a late arriving crowd. But they're in front of us here. A lot of February basketball lovers.
Well, they reset the clock, and they're about ready to announce the team starters.
Yeah, it's going to be loud in here. Big crowd for both Delone and York Catholic. York Catholic's been here. They had their girls win their District 2A title earlier, beating Shalom Christian 54-20.
Well, they're giving the rules of engagement right now.
Yeah, that has to be done. Okay, we're going to go to the starting lineups now for York Catholic first. Coached by Joe Fauci, 19-4. There's Evan Bischoff, number 3. Sam McKim, who missed the first game between these two schools. Patrick Alonga, number 25. Sean Devitt, who we've been calling for 4 years here. 34, sophomore Tate Keffer. Devitt, Longa. Bischoff, McKim, and Keffer. For Delone. For Delone. Colin Redding comes out first, number 21. Griffin Collins, a junior. Redding's a sophomore. Chase Martin, number 11. Liam O'Brien, number 5. And 32, Luke Rebert, who averages 20 a game. O'Brien's averaging 16-7. O'Brien's about 100 away from 1,000.
Is that right?
So they have to extend the year a little bit for him to get there. Now we're going to have the national anthem again. And we'll stop for that, and then we'll be back for the game.
As we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
And we're back here at Gettysburg High School for the start of the game.
$7.29, Tony.
$7.29. Yep, they.
Right on the button.
People that bought them tickets are going to be happy. Luke Rebert going to jump against Tate Keffer. I think we're okay with them numbers. And here we go. Ball's tipped back to Redding. Gives it to Collins. Collins guarded by Ilonga.
Man-to-man defense.
Rebert goes to the hole, lays it up and in. A little bit of a fake there. Give and go, and he kept it. Devitt brings it up the court, gives it to Bischoff. Bischoff to McKim. Kim stops, drives at the 15-foot line, picks up his dribble back to Ilonga. Ilonga over to Keffer. Back in the corner to Devitt. McKim. York Catholic just moving the ball up front, and finally it comes back to Bischoff. Spins. Longa has a inside taken away by Delone. Nice play by Collins, and there's a foul on York Catholic.
I think that's going to be on Longa, I believe.
First team foul. And it is on Longa. Delone brings it up the court. Griffin Collins being really harassed by Longa, but he gets it over the timeline. Give and go. Lays it up, not there by Liam O'Brien. York Catholic has the numbers here. Devitt. Keffer. Longa has it. Keffer gives it up to Bischoff. Bischoff drives, lays it up. It's blocked. I think he got a walk there. Is that what they called?
They had to, because we knocked it out of bounds. And the ball was going to us.
Coming to Delone. I think it was a walk call.
I guess he didn't get the ball on the floor.
Ball into Rebert. He's out front. Keffer on him. Rebert in the corner. Liam O'Brien from way downtown got it. 5-0 Squires. Collins on Longa.
Double team.
Yeah, they ran that 1-3-1. Ball on the ground, still on the ground. Picked up, given to Rebert. Rebert goes to the hole, lays it up. Not there. He's fouled. Up.
Block.
Oh, wait a minute. I think they called an offensive foul. Yes, they did. Offensive foul on Luke Rebert, his first, team's first.
I can't agree with that one.
Well, one guy had an offensive foul. The other guy had a foul on the York Catholic, and they went with the one. They went with the offensive foul. Keffer has it out front for York Catholic. Keffer brings it up the court. McKim to Longa. Longa drives, and he's going to be fouled by Liam O'Brien. O'Brien's first, team's second. Sean Devitt will trigger it in. Back to Keffer. To Longa. Devitt. Back to McKim. To Longa. Longa with a long three. Good.
Got it.
Griffin Collins brings it up the court. Puts it on the floor. Drives. Lays it home. Too hard. Put back up by Redding. Not there. Redding gets it again. Puts it up again and nails it.
We're going to have a timeout.
Timeout York Catholic, 30-second timeout, their first. Beat on the boards that time. It's 7-3 Delone. 5:23 left here in the first quarter. .523 left here in the first quarter. 30-second timeout quickly by York Catholic there. 3 points for Liam O'Brien, 2 for Redding, 2 for Rebert. And York Catholic's ball. York Catholic also has the arrow right now. Longa. 1-3-1 by Delone. Over to Longa. Drives. Devitt has it. That's Bischoff, I'm sorry, to Longa. Longa drives, puts it on the floor, stops. He's fouled. That might be Colin Reddy. I think it is, 21.
Called it on Collins.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay, Griffin Collins, first foul. Third team foul for Delone. And the ref made Longa put his shirt tail in. Delone takes the basket.
A bad inbounds pass there.
Yeah. I think the York Catholic coach wanted a kick, but he's not going to get it. O'Brien has it out front. Pass inside to Rebert. He loses it out of bounds, but it's touched last by number 3. Bischoff, you don't think he did.
He doesn't agree.
Rebert to Chase Martin. Martin across to Reddy. Griffin Collins loses it. Oh, nice play. Nice recovery there by Collins to knock the ball away.
Great hustle.
He gave it up, then came back and got it back. 4:34 left here. York Catholic to trigger it in under the basket. Again, the ball's taken away on the inbounds. Rebert has it now out front. Rebert gives it up to, no, he doesn't. Keeps it himself, crosses the timeline. Ready. Martin puts it on the ground. Rebert's going to take a 3. That rolls out. Rebounded nicely by O'Brien. Griffin Collins from the corner, not there. Sam McKim with a rebound. And he gets it to Bischoff, and Bischoff hustles it up the court. Gets it back to Keffer, and now Longa's going to settle it down. Bischoff. Keffer tried to take it to the basket, but it was affected by Rebert. Rebert spins, stops, lays it up, and got it.
It's got a great spin move, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was a nice move down there. He stopped. Almost would have been an offensive foul if he'd have kept going, but he stopped and, like Mike said, did a nice spin move. McKim has it out front to Bischoff. Bischoff puts it on the floor, gets it to Keffer. Longa has it. McKim's going to take a real long 3. Yes, he got that. From downtown, he hit it 9-6 now. Collins. Collins in a little bit of trouble, gets loose. 5-second call on Collins. Coach Staub does not agree with it, but the ref's pretty adamant about it with a 5-second call. York Catholic brings it up. Longa has it. Oh, McKim wasn't looking at the ball. Number 31, Devitt tried to get it to McKim, and they weren't on the same page there.
A number of uncharacteristic turnovers, like
for both teams here.
Yeah.
Collins brings it up, gets it in the corner. Dumped into Rebert, turns around, lays it in. Six points already for Rebert. Bischoff has it out front. Keffer. Devitt to McKim. To Bischoff. He's going to take a 3. And he hits it.
Got it.
I think that's 3 threes for York Catholic, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Collins has it. Oh, Smith's in the game now for Chase Martin, for Delone. Rebert puts it on the floor, stops, lays it up, not there. No call. Rebert wanted a call but didn't get it. And York Catholic brings it up the court. Devitt to McKim. Bischoff had it out front. Now Longa has it. Longa's going to take a 3. High off the board, no good. Delone on a rebound. That's Collins.
Aggressively up the court.
Takes it the whole way, lays it up. Not there. He made it in there, but just couldn't make it go. And up the court comes McKim with the ball to Longa. And Longa walked, I guess.
Got a little nonchalant with his dribble.
Liam O'Brien comes out of the game. Who went in for him? Okay, Zeke Vandergrift's in the game now. Giving O'Brien a little bit of a rest here with 1:29 left here in the first quarter. Delone 19, 11-9.
They haven't subbed yet.
Nice jumper by Smith. Took it to the 10-foot stripe and made, a little bit of a, McKim got loose underneath the basket.
Well, I got a screen out in front there from Keffer, and he came onto the baseline and passed it off to
McKim. 13-11 now, 55 seconds left here. Smith has it out front. Taken away by McKim. Drives in, lays it up with the left hand. He got it.
Easy two.
Collins has it now. Redding on a little floater, not there. Going to call a foul on Vandergrift, I believe. No. Who they got that on? Redding? Yes.
21.
Colin Redding, fourth foul. First foul, fourth team foul. 13-13 here with 34 seconds left. Collins comes out of the game now for Delone. Longa has it. Delone in a 2-3 zone now.
Catholic setting up for the last shot.
Catholic going to run it down. They also have the arrow here. They could double up here if they get a bucket. Put it up with the left hand. Not there. There's 6 seconds left. Collins. Got a foul on York Catholic, I think. It's going to be a 2-shot foul.
Yeah.
Is that Longa again?
Yes, it was.
That's his second foul, second team foul. And shooting two, is that who we got there? Smith.
Is that Jack
Wilson? Is that who it is?
Jack Wilson.
First shot's up. Rules out, not there. That is Wilson on the line. So Delone's subbed 3 people already here. Wilson's second shot. And rules out again. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with a score York Catholic 13, Delone Catholic 13. 2 points for Bill Smith, 3 for Liam O'Brien, 2 for Colin Redding, and 6 points for a total of 13 for Luke Riekert.
Well, York Catholic putting 3 balls in from the 3-point line. Leaves me with Bischoff with 3, and McKim has 5, and Longa has 5.
With a total of 13.
Longa with 2 fouls.
And fouls for Delone, Liam O'Brien 1, Griffin Collins 1, Colin Redding 1, and Luke Rebert 1. So, even, which we pretty well thought it would be an even match, and it is here at the end of the first quarter, 13-13. And like I said, the arrow favors York Catholic right now, so they'll get it to start the second quarter. At halftime, we'll give it back to Bill Smith and Luke. Remember, tomorrow night, the PIAA District 3 4A girls final. These Squirettes will play Susquehanna Township tomorrow night at Cumberland Valley at 5:30.
Well, pretty much what you expected.
Yep.
There was a tie ball game here at the end of the first quarter.
Even up. Delone back with their starters, I think. No, they still have some Smiths in there. Bischoff has it out front. Nice pass inside to Tate Keffer. Delone lost their man. Keffer laid it home. York Catholic up 2.
Well, I see York Catholic made a substitution there with Gelsner in the game.
Another offensive foul on Luke Rebert. His second, team's first here in the second quarter. Who'd they put in? Gelsner.
Gelsner.
Gelsner in there for number 33 for York Catholic. Bischoff brings the ball up. McKim, Keffer, Devitt, and Gelsner in there now. Back to Bischoff. Into Keffer. Bischoff's going to take a long 3. Not there. Ball's going to go over to Delone. Off York Catholic. Colin Redding coming back into the game now.
Will Smith coming out.
Now I think Delone has their starters back in the game here. 15-13. 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Collins to Rebert. Liam O'Brien stops, has a 3-point, not there. Ball's going to go over to York Catholic. It was off Griffin Collins, I believe. And Evan Bischoff's going to bring it up the court for York Catholic. Back to Bischoff. And they're going to call a foul on Chase Martin, I believe. His first, team's second here in the second quarter.
Well, boys, you're going to have to adjust your game to the play calling.
Keffer has it. Bischoff drives to the basket, stops, lays it up. Not there. Saved by York Catholic. And they're going to get Rebert. I think that might be his third. No, Liam O'Brien. You know, it's his second, team's third. 2 shots for number 33, Michael Gelzer. First one's up, not there. He'll get one more. York Catholic up 2 here. Only 2 points scored in this quarter so far. Gelsner's told to tuck in his pants. There's sticklers on that in the district.
They sure are.
He'll get one more. Second shot. He got that one. York Catholic up 3. Back to O'Brien. Collins puts it on the floor. He loses it. Another turnover for Griffin Collins. Bischoff has it. Delone, and it looks like they're in a 2-3 zone. York Catholic going to slow the game down a little bit now, it looks like. Bischoff has it out front. I'm not in a hurry to do anything with it. Over to McKim. McKim back to Bischoff. York Catholic moving their post players around, trying to get somebody open. McKim's going to take a long 3. Not there. Not sure if that hit anything in the way through or not.
I think it might have glazed the rim a little.
Delone down 3 with 5:38 left here in the second quarter. Halftime will send it back to Danny and Bill. Taken away again. Another turnover for Collins.
And a foul.
And a foul on Collins also. His second, team's 4th already. No fouls on York Catholic. 4 fouls on Delone. York Catholic's going to be shooting 2 the rest of the way here in this quarter.
That's not good news.
And 31 here, Sean Devitt will be shooting 2 for York Catholic. His first shot's up, and he got it. 4 straight turnovers for Sean Collins. One more shot for, and that's not good, but it's rebounded by York Catholic. Gelsner with a great rebound. And we had a call there. I don't know. I think it was a walk.
Had a walk.
So York Catholic has, their lead has grown to 4 as Delone has not scored here in this quarter. Both teams look a little rusty. A lot of, like you said, a lot of unforced errors out there. O'Brien has it out front. Back over. Looks like got a man-to-man or a 2-3 zone up. Almost looks like a 2-3 zone.
Looks like a zone to me.
Inside to Liam O'Brien. He puts it on the floor, lays it up, and got it. That's Liam's 5th point of the night. Again, York Catholic's going to take their time. Sam McKim has it out front to Bischoff. Keffer. Sean Devitt has it now. Over to Keffer. Bischoff gets it inside to McKim. He tries to get it over. It's kicked. McKim lays it up. Not there. And they've got a foul on somebody. And the Delone coach does not agree with that call at all.
I think it's on Robert. No, it's on.
Who'd they call it on?
Colin Redding.
Colin Redding's 2nd foul. 5th foul, so 1-1 the rest of the way here. McKim to shoot 2. First one's up. No, he missed it. Actually, Chase Martin's coming out of the game. Smith's going in. One more shot. Something's wrong down there. The York Catholic coach is upset about something. Before that first foul shot, now McKim will try another foul shot here. He got that one. Leads back to 3 for York Catholic. Collins has it out front. Into Rebert. Rebert stops. Smith from downtown. Rolls out. Bischoff now has it. Gets instructions from the coach. Brings it across the timeline. Bischoff tried to get it inside. Ball rolls into Keffer's hand and he lays it home. He found the ball. Redding. Redding almost had it taken away by Bischoff there, but he gets it back.
No, I don't think he did.
They changed their mind.
They were talking with each other.
The ref called Delone's ball, and he was talked out of it by this ref talking to Staub right now. Again, strange things happening on that court tonight. McKim's not going to budge until somebody comes out on him. Coach Staub not very happy with what's going on down there in the court right now. Bischoff has it. Spun around, back to Bischoff. Takes it to the hole, stops. Devitt with a 3-pointer, not there. Rebounded by O'Brien. O'Brien gets it to Collins. Collins to O'Brien. O'Brien with a long 3. That hits off, not there.
Coach Staub can't be happy with that.
Keffer brings it up the court, gets it to Bischoff, and here comes, actually that's McKim out there bringing it across the timeline now. 3:08 left here, and Delone has only scored 2 points. Puts it on the floor, goes to the bag. Oh, he was out of bounds.
He was out.
He was out of bounds, and they didn't call it.
He was standing
right
on
in front of the ref, and he was way out of bounds, and they didn't call it. Delone got the ball.
On the tee in Gettysburg.
Ball's kicked away, and they're going to call a foul on York Catholic here. Well, I can't believe they missed that out of bounds down there. And that's going to be on Bischoff, I believe, his first, team's first here in the second period. O'Brien back to Redding. Redding gets it inside, but he's fouled. Who are they calling that on? 34, Keffer. Or 33, Glelsner. Glelsner gets a foul, first, team's second. Ball's taken away and another turnover by Collins. 2:35 left. Squires bring it up the court. Bischoff's going to wait out there. Bischoff stops, takes it to the hole, lays it up and got it. Nobody came out to get him. He finger rolled a 7-footer. O'Brien puts it on the floor. Back to Griffin Collins. Chase Martin. Rebert. Rebert puts it on the floor, goes to the basket, lays it up. He's fouled.
I think that might be on Gelsner.
He's going to shoot two. Let's see who they called. I believe it is Gelsner again. His second, team's third. Rebert hits the first one. He'll get one more. Arrow favors Delone right now. Rebert's second foul shot. Got them both. First two foul shots for Delone. 22-17 with 1:55 left. McKim's going to go to the line. That foul's on Chase Martin, his second. Team sixth. McKim's shooting two. First shot's up. Got it. He'll get one more. McKim's second shot. Got them both. Chase Martin gets it up the court to Redding. Tried to force it inside to Rebert. Knocked away. Delone down 7. They need a bucket. Not there. Redding tried to lay it home. Couldn't make it. Too hard. York Catholic looks to extend their lead with 1:35 left here in the first half. So it looks like they're extending the pressure a little bit to McKim. Devitt has it. 23's into the game now for York Catholic. That's Latrino.
That was McKim.
McKim with a long three, and Delone's going to call a timeout as they're down 10.
That was great ball movement on the part of York Catholic there. He swung it out front and then down into the corner.
Actually, they didn't call a timeout. I thought they called a timeout.
No timeout.
No timeout, so we're back to regular here. Into Rebert. Stops. Boy, he was hacked, but he laid it home. McKim's out front just holding the ball. That was a flop warning, I was told. York's going to hold the ball there up 8. Delone has the arrow to start the second half if nobody does anything here. Delone staying in their zone. McKim moves out front now. Down to 17 seconds. Bischoff. Inside, the 10-footer got it. Down to Keffer. And it's 29-19 at half. York Catholic, as they explode for 16 points in that quarter. Delone gets 6. 29-19. Let's go over the scoring. William Smith still with 2. Liam O'Brien with 5. Colin Redding with 2. And 10 points for Luke Rebert for a total of 19.
Yeah, well, York Catholic exploding for 16 points in that quarter. Leaves Bischoff with 5 and McKim with 11. Ilonga with 5. Devitt 1. Gelsner 1. And Keffer with 6.
And before we send it back to Bill and Luke, Boy, the turnovers really killed Delone in that half.
Yeah.
Way too many turnovers for Delone. They're down 10, and we'll be back here at about a minute left. We're going to send it over to Danny and Luke.
When I think of Delone, the first thing comes to my mind is tradition. Just sitting here talking about it, I have goosebumps.
The Delone Catholic community is full of tradition. We celebrate our past because it strengthens our future.
I see her as a leader.
He cared about people.
Refinement, dignity, generosity.
She gave everything she could while she was here.
She was a doer of the work.
We are proud to honor them today and forever.
I know you didn't have this same opportunity, and that truly inspires me to do my best every day.
It goes beyond just academics for me. Being able to explore and deepen my faith in this environment is incredibly important. The lessons here build more than just test scores. They instill real-world values.
My teachers are so kind and caring. Their dedication is incredible. I truly feel their mentorship is preparing me for college and beyond.
My coaches teach me about leadership and discipline, which makes me a stronger person, both on the court, on the stage, and in the classroom.
This education emphasizes leading a life rooted in moral integrity and faith. Those principles guide me through challenges and help me figure out the right path for my future.
The friendships I've developed here are invaluable. At another school, I might have not met such incredible people who consistently encourage me to do better.
Having friends who share similar values creates a strong sense of belonging for me. It's comforting to know I am part of this journey with others, and we help each other grow.
I am honestly so thankful for this opportunity. Your sacrifice has given me more than just a school. It has made me a part of a community that truly understands the importance of faith and deep connection.
Thank you, parents, for believing in me and supporting my path. I promise to use everything you've given me to build a positive and bright future.
I appreciate you both so much. Knowing you will always be there in my corner makes all the difference as I move forward towards my new endeavors. Love,
Jackie.
Colin.
I had to do something when my headaches were making my entire life a headache. My PCP was so good about it. We talked about my routines, like all the coffee I'm drinking and all the sleeping I'm not doing. We ruled some things out, and I made some changes. So far, fewer headaches. So good. My PCP specializes in me.
Find a PCP near you and connect to a network of nationally recognized care at upmc.com/PCP.
Hey, welcome back to the gym here at Gettysburg High School, where the Fighting Irish of York Catholic lead the Delone Squires by a score of 29-19. This is Bill Smith here from school, really, with a couple of announcemements. I'm going to just hit a few announcements. We're running about halfway through halftime already. Just want to say a few things, and then we'll get back to the guys, talk about some basketball. Want to give some recognition here, shout out to the Squires Guild. We'd like to thank the members of the Squires Guild, Conewaga Contractors, Conewaga Enterprises, Donald B. Smith Roofing, the John Gasly Scholarship Foundation, Griffith Plumbing Services. I don't know why I always have a hard time saying that. The McSherrystown K, Trummer Family Dentistry, UPMC, CR3 American Exteriors, Hanover Auto Team, Mooney Law, Schmuck Lumber Company, and Wellspan Health. Thank you to all of those companies for their contribution and their membership of the Squires Guild. It's really grown in just a few years, so thanks to all of them. And if you have any interest in seeing what it's about, call or get in touch with Eric Lawrence, and he'll be able to get you in touch with whoever you need. I think just a little bit more before we go back to the guys. Our next initiative, as we have our new principal, Mr. Dave Staub, coming back, He's starting up something called Timeless Excellence, our next chapter. It's a strategic planning initiative. And when it was explained to us as a faculty, there were 7 or 8 different domains that they're trying to improve things upon just in general at Delone Catholic. So lots of different opportunities for different people to give any contribution, any time, effort, money, of course, to help us just continue to build the experience at Delone Catholic. I know it's certainly different from what it was 35 years ago when I was a student. And okay, we're getting down to 3 minutes. I'm going to head back to the guys in just a moment. But the next, really, it says our next chapter. The next chapter for school here at Delone is going to be the Timeless Excellence Initiative. So please check out the QR code on the screen and see what it's all about and see what you can do to maybe help us get into, well, as we have the centennial coming up in about 12 years, 15 years coming, 1940 to 2040 will be a big deal for us. I'm going to hand it back to the guys. Yep, we'll get Luke having the other mic turned on, and I'll get this one back to Mike, and we'll be able to go.
Okay, we're back here. Delone down 10 at a half. Way too many turnovers for Delone in the first half. And the score stands at 29-19. 16-point quarter for York Catholic in that second quarter held Delone to 6. Delone committed 11 fouls during that first half. York Catholic only committed 5.
Fouls and turnovers.
Fouls and turnovers really hurt Delone. They got the ball coming out here to start the second half. They're going to have to ramp up their defense and start hitting some shots. They had some open shots that didn't go. Got in around the basket a few times. 2 offensive fouls on Luke Rebert. Hurt the Squires too early in the game here.
I guess this is a situation where you're going to have to adjust your game the way it's being called.
Yeah. Way too many turnovers, though. They're not taking care of the ball. York Catholic showing their quickness. And like you said, Mike, playing them 3 times in the year, it's always tough getting that third win. Tomorrow night, remember, we got the girls in the 4A championship game against Susquehanna Township from Cumberland Valley. 5:30 start. We'll be on the air. And we're getting ready to start the second half here at Gettysburg.
Well, you know, McKim didn't play in the game at Delone.
No, he played in one at York.
And I'm having for 11 points here tonight.
Yeah, he's tough. So let's see that York Catholic spins out their starters: Alonga, Bischoff, Devitt's out there, McKim, and Keffer. And Delone, my guess is, will send out their starters: O'Brien, Martin, Collins, Redding, and Rebert. 2 fouls and all the starters for Delone. Alonga with 2 and Gelser with 2 for York Catholic, 1 for Bischoff. And Delone's going to get the ball inbounds here, and let's see if they can do something here in the second half.
Got Delonga back in the game. We haven't seen him for a while after he got that second foul.
Griffin Collins gets the ball to Liam O'Brien. Liam stops. Gets it to Chase Martin. Martin to Liam O'Brien. He thought about it, didn't shoot it. Griffin Collins puts it on the ground, lays it up. Offensive foul on Collins. That's going to be his third, team's first.
Seems like if you lay up and reach in for that basket, they're going to call you.
And Delone's going to you have to put a press on here. Ball comes in Delonga. He's being guarded by Smith. Will Smith now into the game for Collins. Cross court pass. Bischoff wide open, not there. Calling a foul on York Catholic. I'm not sure who. Who got that?
34, that's
Keffer.
Keffer.
His first, team's first. Off the ball foul there. Chase Martin brings it up the court. Being harassed, gives the ball back. O'Brien has it. McKim's on him. O'Brien puts it on the floor, takes it to the hole, stops, goes to the hole, lays it up, not there. And it's a jump ball. Arrow favors York Catholic. They're going to get it back. Delone's held for 6 points for about a quarter and a half here. They had 13 early in the first quarter. McKim gets it to Longa. Delone's going to try a 1-2-2 full court press here. Bischoff. Oh.
Yeah, it looked like a walk.
Might have had a walk there, but they missed. McKim on a walk. McKim gets the ball back. He's being pressured. He's caught in the corner
him in
now.
The corner.
Longa picks it up. Has it out front. Puts it on the floor. Keffer to Bischoff inside to Longa. He spins. Back to Keffer from three-point land. Not there. Rebounded by Rebert. Delone desperately needs to get a bucket here. Rebert puts it on the ground, goes to the hole, lays it up. No call. Down he goes. No call. Ball inside, knocked out of bounds. Squire Faithful not happy with that call. Longa gets it in the corner. Inside, Keffer takes a 5-footer, bounces around, not there. McKim beats O'Brien for the rebound. Bischoff puts it on the ground, spin dribbles, goes to the basket. They're going to call a foul on Delone. Who's the foul on? Not sure who they called the foul on.
Looks like
it's against Delone, their second team foul.
14. We don't have a 14, do we?
Walt. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at the board here to see who that third foul's on. Second foul on Delone. 2-2-2-1. Oh, Will Smith, maybe.
Bozak. That's what
I have no idea who they called that foul on. That was on Keffer. His second, team's second. Robert's going to shoot 2 with Delone here. First shot's up. No, not there. He's going to get one more. Try to find out who that other foul on Delone was on, but I got everything that's on the board there.
Well, it says number 4, but that's Bozak, and he's not in the game.
Robert makes a second foul shot. Delone with their press. Longa has it. Back to Longa. Longa puts it on the floor. Goes to the hole, lays it up. Not there. Rebounded by Rebert. High up on the board to get that one. Colin Redding going to take a 3. Rims out. Just can't get him to go. Longa to McKim.
Oh, no.
Keffer got loose down low.
Lost track of Keffer.
Delone lost him. Timeout, Delone. Their first. Delone down 11 with 5:13 left here in the third quarter. The game's actually, to me, Mike, getting a little sloppy both sides.
It is.
Both ends of the court here. Lone's going to have to put a comeback together. Now, they were down 10 down at York Catholic early, down there and came back and did it. But them Shots just aren't going here today. Tomorrow night we have the 4A girls game. Dalone's going to bring it up. Martin has it out front. Collins on the bench with 3 fouls right now for the Squires, their usual point guard. York Catholic sacking back a 3-2 zone. Robert puts it on the ground. They're not letting him get in. Going to have to get down in the post there. Smith to Martin. Martin puts it on the ground. Rebert. Up and in.
That was really nice ball passing under the
Redding,
basket.
are they going to give him the basket, though?
Yeah, I think
They are going to give Redding the shot here.
Badly needed basket.
And who's the foul on? Number 3, that's Bischoff. 3rd team foul. Redding trying to make a 3-point play, not there. Rebounded by Delone, gets it. O'Brien puts it on the ground. Back to Rebert, back to Smith. Smith controls it. Out front. Chase Martin. To Smith. Delone down 9. Smith puts it on the floor. Spin dribbles, lays it up. Got it! Nice move by Smith. Cuts the lead to 7. Ball's rolled to McKim. He takes it to the basket. Back to Bischoff. To McKim in the corner. McKim drives, stops. Gets it back out to Devitt. And out to Bischoff. Galsner comes out, sets a screen. Bischoff, little 5-footer, not there. Delone on the rebound. They can cut it to 4 or 5 here. O'Brien stops. Martin takes it to the hole, stops, lays it up, not there. Goes off the rim. And back to McKim now for York Catholic. Delone had a chance and couldn't convert. Timeout, York Catholic. Good defense by Chase Martin that time. York Catholic's second timeout. Let's see where they are. The error is with Delone right now also, since that tie-up earlier. A little bit more life here for Delone here in this quarter. Well, there's nobody leaving here, Mike.
Well, I wouldn't expect any.
York Catholic ball with 3:13 left here, 31-24. 3 team fouls in York Catholic, 2 team fouls in Delone this quarter. McKim has it, stops, almost loses it, gets it back to Bischoff, to McKim in the corner. A long 3, he nails it. Back up to a 10-point lead, and McKim's the leading scorer tonight. I think that's 14 for him.
That's what I got.
York Catholic back to man-to-man, a sagging man-to-man. Smith has it to Rebert. Collins going to take a 3. Wow. Near rim miss. And up comes York Catholic with Devitt.
We're back to man-to-man.
Puts it on the floor. It might have been a walk. Keffer. McKim again. Gets the rebound again. Puts it up the 3rd time and got it. And he's fouled. I think this foul's on Bill Smith. William Smith's second foul, third team foul for Delone. York Catholic get the biggest lead of the night at 12, trying to extend it to 13. Here's McKim. Big night scoring for him. Now has 17. Chase Martin puts it on the floor. Gets it inside to Rebert. Rebert's fouled right off the bat. I think that's Keffer got him. 34.
Might be Gelsner, maybe.
Who did he call it on?
Gelsner.
Gelsner, the third. Fourth team foul. Delone will be shooting the rest of the way in this quarter.
Well, that's a welcomed issue.
Robert puts it on the floor, goes to the basket, lays it up. No call again. Devitt has it for Delone out front, or Bischoff has it for York Catholic out front. Very patient here for York Catholic. Keffer has it on the baseline. Spins, gives it to McKim, and he nails another one. Big lead now, 15 points for York Catholic. O'Brien spins, takes it to the basket, stops. Foul on Bischoff, his third, and Liam O'Brien will go to the foul line 4-2.
Tony, that last layup attempt by Rebert, I think that was affected by the two early offensive calls.
Yeah.
He didn't go up real aggressive with that.
O'Brien shooting two. First one's up, and it rolls out. And nothing can go in here for Delone tonight. There's a lid in the basket down here at this side. Five points here in this quarter after a 6-point other quarter. Robert's going to take a seat, looks like. Vandergriff in. O'Brien, second shot. And that's not there.
Got the
he gets
rebound,
his own
though.
rebound, puts it up. Again, it's off the rim, not there. York Catholic takes the ball. Bischoff drives, lays it up, not there. Rebound by Delone. And Chase Martin was out of bounds and come in. He saw that out of bounds. McKim's going to trigger it in for York Catholic. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. Both these teams will play on March 7th. One will play at home and the other one go on the road to Allentown. District 11. McKim has it. Puts it on the floor. He's going to take a three. Not there. But doesn't he get his own rebound? Jump ball. Going to go over to Delone.
Jack Wilson in the game?
Yeah, Jack Wilson's in the game. We got Luke Rebert on the bench. Chase Martin on the bench. Oh, Chase is still in there, okay. O'Brien's going to take, no he's not. Gave it up. Martin drives, spins off, nothing there. Brings it back out, O'Brien. Martin drives to the basket, stops, lays it up, and he got it. First 2 points tonight for Chase. Cuts the lead to 13. The Catholic don't look like they're in any hurry here, Mike.
They don't seem to be in much of a hurry. 20 seconds to go.
McKim has it. Back to Bischoff. Bischoff drives. And I think they called a walk. Double dribble, is that what they called, Bill? Double dribble, okay. Delone definitely, they really need a basket here to cut into this lead here going into the fourth quarter. O'Brien stops, pops. He's going to take a three. Oh. So 39-26, Delone with a 7-point quarter for 26, 10-point quarter for York Catholic, 39. 4 points for William Smith. We still have Liam with 5, 2 points for Chase Martin, 4 points for Colin Redding, and 11 points for Luke Rebert for a total of 26.
Well, for York Catholic, I have Keffer with 8 and Gelsner with 1, Devitt with 1, Elonga with 5, Bischoff with 5, and leading all scorers is Sam McKim with 19.
19, big night for Sam McKim. And as we said, he missed the first game at Delone when Delone won 62 to 50 way back in December the 15th. So see if the Squires can put something together, although York Catholic's going to get the ball coming out here. Arrow favors them. One more quarter. Winner plays at home September 11th. The loser goes on the road to District 11, which is up by the Allentown area.
It'll be a long drive.
Plus they got to play the champion of District 11, where if you stay home, you play the 5th team out of District 12.
Well, when those layups make themselves available, we just got to make them.
Yeah, way too many misses.
Too many
it's still
misses.
the turnover is really.
There's another foul.
Colin Redding on a foul.
Not a good foul.
His third, first in the fourth quarter here. Delone has their starters back on the field here now. In the court, Redding out front. Sean Devitt has it, looking across court to Keffer. Back to McKim. McKim puts it on the ground, back out to Devitt. Bischoff stops. Oh, nice pass to Keffer. Throws it up. They're going to call foul on Rebert, I believe.
He was in there.
Third foul on Rebert.
Put it on Collins, Tony.
Oh, did they give it to Collins?
That his 4th?
I was going to say, that's his 4th. This is going to be a season low for Delone scoring, no matter what happens. Rebert gets the ball. Delone brings it up the court. Martin, Redding. Back to Smith. Martin, Redding, puts it on the floor, spins. They got a walk. Colin Redding. Ball's into McKim. Back to McKim. And they brought it up the court. Don't look like they're going to shoot unless they get a layup now.
They're not going to shoot.
Bischoff has it out front. 14-point lead for the Fighting Irish. And a call on Chase Martin. His third, team's third. Devitt has it. Back to Bischoff. Bischoff being guarded by Redding. McKim drives, lays a little, got it. Give him 21 for the night. 42-26, and we didn't expect this tonight. Rebert. And we have a foul inside.
Away from the ball.
Are they pointing at Keffer there?
Keffer.
That's our first here in this half, a quarter. Smith from downtown, not there. Good block out by McKim on O'Brien, and he gets it back. McKim, 5 count going, but he gets the ball over to Devitt, Sean Devitt. Puts it on the floor. Chase Martin on a foul. His 4th, team's 4th. Chase thought he got clear of it, and the foul was on York Catholic.
So York Catholic will be shooting the rest of the way here.
Yes, they will.
It's not good when you're trying to do a comeback.
20 fouls called on Delone, 10 fouls called on York Catholic tonight. Technical foul on somebody out there.
Colin Redding.
Well, Colin, did he get a personal or just a technical?
No, he got a tech.
Geez, guess who's shooting the fouls?
Well, there was a little messing around along the sideline there in front of the bench, and it continued before they got the ball in, and the referee just said that's enough.
McKim missed them both. So Colin, that's a 4th foul on Colin Redding, even as a technical, and that's a 5th foul on Delone. Colin Redding gets the rebound and puts it back in. First 2 points for Delone this quarter. Delone down 14. Bischoff brings it up the court. McKim has it to Bischoff. Devitt has it. Devitt gets clear, not there, but it's followed up nicely.
They have a call.
Yeah, I don't know what the call is.
Is the basket good?
Yeah, their basket was good. I don't know if they called goaltending or not. Timeout Delone anyway.
Well, who scored that?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to look here. Well, they have 23 for McKim. How many you got him for?
Up to 21.
Well, he got it then.
Must have been him.
Yeah, they got his number. 44-28. We didn't expect this, like I said, with 5:11 left here in the 4th quarter. Tomorrow night, the Delone girls go to Cumberland Valley to take on Susquehanna Township in the 4A girls championship. We'll have that right here on DCBN, 5:30 game time, 5:10 air time. Yeah, I don't know what if they call goaltending there or what. I mean, they gave the bucket to McKim, who now has 23, almost beating Delone single-handedly here.
The discussion is over at the scorer's table. So
I think the discussion was with Colin Redding has 5 fouls on him, but he only has 4 on the board. So because the scorer had 5 up, a 3 ball not there. Bischoff comes away with a rebound. Up the court he comes, and I don't think the York coach wanted that pass. Wild pass went out of bounds. 4:53 left.
I would think he's looking for them to run some clock.
Robert puts it on the floor. Goes to the hole, lays it up, not there. O'Brien gets it back to Rebert. Goes inbounds, lays it up and in. No call on the foul, but another discussion on the court here.
He better watch himself. He's walking out on the court.
Another timeout by Delone. Their third. I don't know what the call was. Delone wanted a call down there later, but they didn't get it.
I think they wanted a call on Robert's layup.
Liam O'Brien going over to talk to him now. Coach Stahl very frustrated down there with the one official. I don't know what. Official said he had enough now, so. York still has their starters in the game. McKim. Devitt takes it home. Back to McKim. Devitt, they're just going to start weaving out front now.
Yeah, that's what I sort of figured. They were just going to run.
Down to 4:10. Timeout, York Catholic. Their third. .44-30. Bill, we'll close it out right at the end of this. We're just going to close it out. Delone 30 points. It's got to be they had 30 points in quarters already this year.
Well, I got to say, this isn't their best game I've seen. Too many fouls, too many turnovers. You got yourself in a position where they're shooting every foul now. You're down 14.
Catholic just going to play with the ball now. Sam McKim is fouled by Liam O'Brien. That's Liam's third foul, and they're over the limit here. 5, 11. Oh. Good shot. Fouls are 19 to 11. 19 called on Delone, 11 called on York Catholic. McKim putting on a show here with his 24th point. He'll get one more. Got them both. 16-point lead with 3:54 left. Inside to Rebert. He loses the ball. He gets it back and jams it home. 15 points for Rebert. That's going to be Reading's fifth. Well, that call could have went either way. I thought we had a jump ball there. Gelsner shooting 1-and-1. He got the first one. He'll get another one.
Well, one thing I found about this game is nothing's going our way.
No, nope. One more shot for Gelsner. Shots up, and it rolls in. Longa going to come back in the game for Gelsner. Martin brings it up the court. Puts it on the floor, drives, not there. O'Brien looks for shoot, can't get open. Robert puts it on the ground. Now they're going to call a foul.
I think that's on Keffer, I believe.
Yes, Keffer's foul, his fourth. Collins into Rebert, turns, lays it up, and it goes in. Big night for Rebert, 17. It's not going to be enough, though, as Delone's down 14. They called a foul on Delone over there. Wow. Griffin Collins.
That's his fifth.
That's his fifth. He's done. I didn't see any foul there, Mr. Knoll. I'm sorry.
I saw defense.
I'm trying to be objective here, but I didn't see anything happening over there. Longo will shoot two. 48-34. And this has been Sam McKim night here at Gettysburg High School. Longo will get one more. That made it 49-34. Jack Wilson. Robert makes another one. Bischoff showing off some fancy dribbling, loses it. Chase Martin with a foul. That's going to be his fifth.
That's going to be his fifth.
Now what's going on? Another technical? So that's another technical and another foul. And who are they letting shoot these fouls here? Is that?
That's Bischoff.
Bischoff's first shot not there. He'll get one more. And I think they shoot two more then, right? Was it a foul and then a technical? He got it. And now they get two more shots for the foul. Bischoff's got that one. He'll get one more. So it was a foul on Martin and a technical on somebody. I guess it was Martin. So it was 2 for 4, 51-36 with 2:40 left.
And the ball.
So 2 technicals on Delone tonight, along with 3 players fouled out. Robert got that foul. His fourth. Or third, maybe. Third. That's going to send Bischoff back to the line. And he rims that out. He'll get one more. So big discrepancy in free throws tonight. Into Rebert, stops, lays it up and got it. Give Rebert 21 for the night. Bischoff just dribbles out to McKim. Finally, they're going to call a jump. And Delone has the jump.
I believe we got a timeout.
That's their fourth. They get one more. They need it. 2:03 left. Delone down 14. $12 points in this quarter and 10 of them by Rebert.
It's like the folks are starting to filter out here, Tony.
Now let's just hope we get through this game without any more
technicals
and rough stuff out there. I think the game has gotten a little out of hand. I thought it was sloppy most of the game. Delone has 3 foul shots made, Mr. Knoll, and they haven't shot many more than that. Both teams keeping their starters. I mean, well, Delone lost 3 starters, but Longa gives it to Bischoff. McKim. Back to Longa. Over to McKim. Bischoff has it. Under the basket to Keffer. He lays it up and in. Jack Wilson. Robert. Foul on Longa. His third. Only the team's third. Delone has 10 fouls in this quarter. Robert takes it to the hole and jams another one home. Technical on somebody here. I don't know who, for what.
I hope they aren't calling that for hanging on the rim.
Well, that must be what it was, because I think that's Roberts.
That's his fourth.
Technicals missed down here by number 31. And 31, Devitt puts it in. That had to be, I don't know what else it would have been. I mean, I didn't see him hanging the rim. Back to Longa. Whistle somewhere. I don't know what that was about. A kick ball, okay. With 1:16 left. Longa puts it on the floor, gets it to McKim. Over to Bischoff. Puts it on the floor. Across to McKim. And a foul on Liam O'Brien. That's Liam's fourth. Discrepancy in foul shots is something here tonight.
It's
McKim back in the line.
The scoreboard's a little heavy on our side.
Good shot. McKim adding to his big point total tonight. 56-40. And we'll wrap it up here as soon as the game's over. We'll hopefully join us tomorrow night. McKim with another one. Got them both. Big night for McKim. Can't take anything away from him. What a player. O'Brien from way downtown. Got it. And a timeout by Delone. 23 points. 23 points for Robert, 8 points for Liam. Assistant coach for Delone out talking to the ref. .50 seconds left in the game here. We'll go down the scoring quickly and then get out of here, Mike, right after the game. York Catholic could bring it in. Delone still pressing. McKim has it. Longa has it out front, and he's fouled by Rebert. I'm not sure that's it for him.
That is 5 on him.
Coach Staub looks down his bench, and Rebert's going to be out. And it looks like Alex coming in. Alex Taylor going to be coming into the game. Rebert ends the night with 23 points. Chase Martin's out of the game. He had 2. He's out of the game with 6. Collins did not score tonight. Longa missed that one. O'Brien puts it on the floor. And who made that?
Jack
Wilson got that one. Bischoff's just going to dribble it out. I think I'd let him. O'Brien with a foul. He's gone. All the starters has fouled out of the game here for Delone.
Don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Well, when you get personals for technicals too, I mean, that adds up. So all the starters for Delone have fouled out. O'Brien's going to finish with 8. Sean Devitt makes it 59-45, and he'll get one more with only 16.8 seconds left. His next shot is up, and he got them both. So now we've got to work Jack Wilson in the game here for Delone. Wilson drives, stops, lays it up. Won't go. Devitt's going to take it in, and they're going to count it. 62-45. Let's get Liam O'Brien with 8. Chase Martin with 2. Jack Wilson with 2. 6 points for Colin Redding and 23 points for Luke Rebert for a total of 45.
Well, quickly, Tony, the scoring for York Catholic is I had Keffer with 11, Gelsner with 3, Devitt with 4, Ilonga with 7, Bischoff with 8, and Sam McKim with a great night of 27.
Yeah, you can't take nothing away from him. What a game for Sam McKim. We're DCBN. I'm Tony Weaver, Mike Knoll, Bill and Danny Smith, Luke. We'll be back tomorrow night from Cumberland Valley High School as Delone Catholic plays Susquehanna Township for the 4A girls title, District 3. Good night, everybody from DCBN.
Good night.